come down and you've only just gotten to the part where you met the guy? What have you been telling him for the past God knows how many hours? Why have you not gotten to the point? You haven't even mentioned to him anything about his father being a god or anything about mythology being real. What was the point of all that worthless time? What are you doing, movie? Well, no time to tell Percy anything important because the Minotaur attacks. Grover reveals himself to be a satyr, like in the book, and they run away from the Minotaur to get to the gate to Camp Half-Blood, but it's revealed that Sally cannot enter Camp Half-Blood. Question: if Sally and Grover both knew she wasn't going to be able to enter, why did she even come? Why did they even go get her? Why didn't they just go straight to the camp? Why didn't they take Mr. Brunner's car? Was that not doable? What was the point of this? So Sally gets grabbed by the Minotaur and she disappears, so Percy decides to fight the Minotaur, even though he and Grover could easily just go through the gate. There's really no reason to fight the Minotaur at this point. So he pulls out the pen, which is revealed to be a sword. I actually like the change where it's clicking the pen to turn it into a sword instead of taking the cap off. I think that makes a little more sense and is more convenient. But Percy doesn't even use the sword because it gets knocked away, but fortunately the Minotaur gets its horn stuck in a tree, and then Percy goes and pulls the horn out of the tree, which I'm not sure how he's able to do since the Minotaur wasn't able to do that. But he gets it out, stabs the Minotaur dies, and Percy passes out. Oh man, I had a terrible dream. The writing was abysmal. So yeah, Percy wakes up in the camp, and Grover reveals to him that his mother is in fact dead. How does he react? No. All of it was real? My mom's gone? Everyone mourns in their own way, I guess. I'm not mourning at all.
What are you doing?
This is Camp Half-Blood.
Okay. Pause. Okay. Gotten to the point where he's woken up. He's figured out his mom was dead. First of all, Grover was not in the room when he woke up. He was woken up with Annabeth. That's where he realized, that's when he knows Chiron is, well, in his case, Mr. Brunner is a centaur and is Chiron, who, and also, I can't remember his name, but the guard guy with a bunch of eyes is also there. I hate this movie so bad. I cannot stand it. But sorry, I went off on a tangent. The point of that scene was for him to know, oh yeah, first off, you're in a camp for demigods, satyrs, all that stuff. Second of all, oh yeah, your history teacher, history? Was it history? I think it was his history teacher. Might have been just social studies in general. But is, first of all, a centaur, not even named Mr. Brunner. That's also when he meets Annabeth. He gets healed by Annabeth. Like, girl. But also, he mourns his mother so much. She's constantly referenced in the book. Like, from very close after her death to right at the end of the book, right before she is revived. Sorry, huge spoiler alert. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna assume that you've either watched the movie or read the book, or both, hopefully. Or hopefully you've read the book and not actually seen the movie, because what movies, bro? Like, there ain't no movies. I hope they actually make one. It's good.
Anything? Remember how Harry...
What? Okay, first of all, he's super fascinated in Greek mythology, and it's the only part of Mr. Brunner's class that he is able to pass without help. Second of all, it completely skipped all the bits in between the museum part and the part where he gets to camp. That did not happen in one day. They went back to school, and Percy got kicked out of school before they even went. What? Percy is super fascinated, and once he figures out his dad is a god, he's ecstatic. But he's also sad because he wants to know who his dad is. I despise this movie with a burning passion. Alright, continue. Okay, we're getting to the part where they reveal who his father is, which anybody who's already read the Percy Jackson series or even seen the movies knows it's Poseidon, or even knows who Percy Jackson is, or, well, I couldn't say Perseus because Perseus is actually a son of Zeus, but like anybody who knows Greek mythology at all or has even looked at the Percy Jackson series knows his dad is Poseidon. If you want to know what I just watched, I'm not even going to try to explain it because it's absolutely horrible writing. Poor Uncle Rick, knowing just how horrible this script was and how we say that he hates the movies more than we do. It's his life's work going down the gutter with this. The plot is destroyed. The characters are butchered, especially Annabeth and Grover. Percy himself is butchered because he's 17 in this movie. He's 12 in the original series. Just go watch the movie. If you can't find it for free, don't pay for it. Do not pay to watch this movie. Don't pay to watch this series. Because Rick respects the actors and stuff. Like, they're good actors. And the Percy is even accurate to Percy later on. Maybe even Battle of the Labyrinth Percy, or somewhat Heroes of Olympus. But not Lightning Thief Percy. Go watch this if you can for free. Don't pay to watch it. You don't need to. But go watch this to see what I just witnessed. Because it's horrible.
Is a good main character.
Nope. I'm ending it here. See you, little freak cider.